Good morning, good morning. Happy what's today, guys? Wednesday. So anyway, last night, guys, man, I am a praying man. I pray at least 2 times a day. Thank God all day, because God has been great, amazing to me, my life, ever since I reached out to him. I never forget the day I reached out to God, as a teenager, 14 years old. Didn't know. I know now, but looking back, just talking, and God answered my prayers, and he has been with me ever since. And guys, I will tell you, man, sometimes this life journey, it's not easy. Who said it was supposed to be easy? Who even wants it easy? A lot of us want it easy. A lot of us, we don't want to go through nothing. Okay, we don't want to walk through the fire. We don't want to walk through the storm. But guys, unfortunately, it's just not the way. When you are trying to figure this thing out on your own, when you are walking in darkness, guys, you need light. And God is light. Going into 2024, like I said, a lot of us, we need light. Because when you have light, you have direction. And one of the best things that I ask God for is wisdom, peace, and direction. All right. Anything else, God, I can figure it out on my own. All right. Just give me wisdom, peace, all right, and direction. And I can figure this thing out on my own. And that's what God has been doing for me. Looking back at my life and some of the things I've been through, and I mean some things, guys, like a lot of us go through something in life. And there's nothing wrong with that, because it's not what you go through, it's how you get through it. And you can get through it so much easier, with so much peace in your heart, when you got God in your life, when you have surrendered your spirit to him. Going into 2024, that's what a lot of you need to do. A lot of you are walking in darkness. You're trying to figure this thing out on your own, wondering why you have no peace in your life, wondering why you're not wisdom, wondering why, again, you have no direction. Because you have to get God in your life. He is the answer. And I'm here to tell you, it don't get no better than this. All right, guys, so many events that have happened in my life, and just looking back, so many things when I was even when I was walking in darkness, looking back now, I wasn't, because God was right there with me. But I just didn't know it. Okay. But when you have, you can look back on your life and just see some of the stuff that you've been through, man, some of the stuff your family has been through, you start to kind of realize why certain things happen, why it didn't go your way. Now, that's one of the beautiful things about God. Sometimes we want things to go our way, but he has another plan for us. And he will eliminate, he will subtract things out of our life that's not meant for us. But when we, again, have wisdom, we recognize those things. You don't recognize them at the moment, but a wise man or a wise woman eventually recognizes why God is doing these things in their life. And man, I just like, again, just looking back on my own life, like, man, I see why that happened. Now I see why that happened. Now I see why I'm not connected to that resource anymore. Now I see why I'm not connected to that person anymore. Now I see why I am connected to that source, the resource. What? Because we are connected to the source. You got to get connected to the source. You got to get connected to God. And I know a lot of times, if you follow me, you hear me talk about the law of attraction. Guys, it all falls. It's just a different way of saying it. But at the end of the day, it's only one, and that's God. So I just want to say, man, going into 2024, anybody who needs to hear this message, I'm here to tell you, God is real. God can save you. God can change your whole life if you just give him the opportunity, because he's there. He's there, and he ain't going nowhere. He's the Alpha, he's the Omega, okay? He's the beginning, he's the end. But once you accept that and you understand that and you allow him to come into your heart, guys, just let him do his job. Because like I say, a lot of things you're not going to understand. It's just like anything else. When you first start driving, you didn't understand what you was doing. When you first start went to school, you know, to learn something, you didn't know what you was doing. But you gave yourself time. And that's all you got to do with God. Give him time. Let him redirect you. Let him restructure you. A lot of us need to be stripped down. I mean, I ask God to take that person that I just did not like being anymore, and just restructure him. I mean, sometimes we need to be stripped naked so we can be reclothed. A lot of us are going through that. This is why we don't understand why things are not going our way, why we're always suffering, okay? Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, because we don't have God in our life. But I'm telling you, man, pray. Just like that, those what the X-Men, the superpowers. We got superpowers too, and it's called prayer. And I'm telling you guys, with prayer, anything, and I'm talking about anything, is possible. Prayer has changed so much in my life. Like I said, when I was in my darkest moments, I always knew where I can go, and that was prayer. And be grateful. Thank God for what he has done in your life. Okay, it's just something we need. We do need it. Okay, we do need it. Like I said, you have your wants and you have your needs. We need God. We need him. All right, guys, heading into the office. Hopefully this video can help someone. See you in the next one.